All right, good evening, and welcome to tonight's Progress Concert. The goal of tonight's performance is to demonstrate the progress the students have made on their instruments, beginning with the first noises they made and concluding with familiar melodies you will certainly recognize. Wind players were first taught to play on the mouthpieces of their instruments, and the percussionists were taught how to hold their sticks and appropriately strike the drums and bells. This enabled the students to focus on making a good sound without having to worry about manipulating the entire instrument. Next, the wind players were taught how to properly assemble, hold, and move air through the instrument, and percussionists were taught different sticking techniques. Students were encouraged to use a great deal of air when they first played, and what was produced sounded something like this. I'm sure you heard and may still be hearing sounds like that around your house. Possibly flashbacks. Hopefully they're becoming less frequent. Finally, students were taught what fingers to push down, where to put the slide, or exactly what bar to hit on the mallets, and they produced their first note. Much better. I'm sure you agree. The method book begins by teaching students to play 3 notes and gives them some simple songs to play using just those 3 notes. Songs are written out with letter names so students don't have to yet worry about reading music. You may also notice that flutes are not even playing on their entire instrument yet. Here are some selections from page 4. Now that the students were familiar with their instrument, it was time to start reading notes. The first exercises in the book taught the students to read and play the first 3 notes. Students were then taught 2 more notes and a warm-up exercise from memory that is not in the book. Students suggested names for this exercise and voted on what to call it. The winning title was Ka-Chow. Now that the students were familiar with 5 notes, the variety of melodies that they were able to play increased tremendously. Here are some different 5-note melodies. Now, if Hot Cross Buns is the beginning band national anthem, then Stomp Rock is our fight song. It's also Mr. Loring's favorite song in the book.
128, Stomp Rock. 128, Stomp Rock. 128, Stomp Rock.
then taught 2 more notes and another warm-up from memory. Students also suggested a name for this exercise and just finished voting yesterday. The winning title will be announced now. Warm-up number 2 will now be called Pancakes. These next songs incorporate these new notes into some more familiar melodies and themes. Get ready to hear Old MacDonald, Shark, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and London Bridge. And although it's only November, the band would like to share some holiday songs with you. So here are Good King Wenceslas, the Dreidel Song, and Jingle Bells.
Oh!
songs that students have learned that are not in the method book. Code named Band is excellent preparation for playing longer band songs, like what we will be doing for future performances. The last two are just fun surprises for the audience, although you may have heard your child playing them at home.
And here's the part of the concert I think the students may like the most. Here's where we get to have the volunteers come down. Hopefully this is not a surprise to you. Your child is supposed to teach someone in the house how to play hot cross buns of the instrument. If your child is prepared to do well tonight, that's great. If this is the first you're hearing about it, well, somebody's going to come down.
That's Paxton.
And we're going to just try our best. These are your family members. These are your kids. These are your siblings. But if you are concerned, this is disinfectant. Okay? So I've got 2 bottles over here. I got 2 bottles over there. If you're worried about your child's germs, then you live with them. But if you're worried, that's what the spray bottles are for. Okay? So volunteers, hopefully you know who you are. Start coming down. Students, go find your tribute. No solos yet. No solos yet. Alright. Oh, I got some ringers in here tonight. Okay.
Look, I got this amazing little thing.
Alright.
I think he looks a little confused.
Might be a little confused.
He looks a little confused.
Okay.
Which end do I blow in?
Tom, don't breathe in. You got this meat in there.
Watch him put it at the end like a flute. Hopefully he was watching.
Here, let's take this back. Can you see him on the camera? Here, let's take, you want to help me take a video of Daddy? Look, let's see if he's got a talent at our jobs.